Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called The Koala and the Little Tree, the Endangered Series by Alyssa Malnati and illustrated by Alexandra Schmidt. This is the story about a koala and a little tree, and one day a fire ravages their home. So, as they are looking out at the desolation around them, they remember how magical their life and their home used to be. But they decide that if they do their part, maybe the magic isn't truly gone. And as they find moments to support one another, to regrow the trees that were lost, and to embrace each other and the world around them, a little bit of that magic just starts to come back. This book is a really sweet story about two creatures who are doing what they can to bring their home back to life again. As happens naturally after wildfires, there's a lot of destruction, but when those little green shoots start to poke up from the ground, there's a little bit of hope too. So this story takes place in Australia, and it has a lot of the flora and fauna that you would find there. So for readers who are from Australia, there's going to be a lot of similarities and familiarity to their regular surroundings. And for those who are not from Australia, they get to learn a little bit as they read this book. The watercolor illustrations do a really good job of blending the beauty of the forest as it was with the darkness that has come after the fire. And as readers are going through the story, they get to see all of those elements and how they transition from one to the other, and how there can still be a little bit of color and hope even when it is very dark. So there's not a whole lot of text in this book. It's great for preschool aged readers, especially ones who are ready for a little bit of that inference that is coming into the story, because not everything is overtly stated. But also it's nice because it doesn't require too much attention from them. There's a lot of sweet moments in the story between the koala and the tree as they are figuring out exactly what they need to do in order to move forward one step at a time. There are some resources in the back matter as well for just some information about the Australian wildlife and also conservation in general. And the story has a really nice blend of sweet hope and just recovery after disaster. The book is really beautiful. It is one that can be shared in a classroom setting or in a home setting, as long as you've got some opportunity to discuss what is happening in the story and what has happened before the story, and building some comparisons between this book and real life. And it is one that will resonate with readers of all ages, kind of like The Giving Tree, but a little bit more hopeful in its overall message than that book. So you've got some reminders about how the world can come back even after it's been destroyed. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.